Welcome back, guys. To start off the session, would anybody like to give a recap of last session for a point of inspiration? I know it's been a while.
Um,
I mean, I have Jamie's notes, but they don't go all the way to the fight, so they're kind of pointless.
Wait, so last session, I believe we were heading to
Sunhill.
Sunhill, and it's when we came across what were those monsters that we fought in the river?
Troll.
That's right, it was a troll, and we were making fun of him because he was big and dumb because he's a troll. And like half of us were trying to go one side of the river, the other half were trying to go to the other. And the troll got all cranky because he was like, "This is bullshit. I'm going to eat you." And basically, when that decision happened, Vierna comes out of nowhere and like, I don't think he's up for talking anymore because he wasn't at that point. Like Jamie splashed him in the face with some water, I believe, and the troll was like, "This means war." So that was that. So then we started fighting the troll and just beating the shit out of him. I remember Jax was alarmed that a drow appeared, was speaking common, and was throwing fisticuffs like a Bostoner.
Yeah, we like took out the troll, and then you ended up grappling Vierda because what the fuck, drow?
Yes.
And then the troll came alive again because it needed to be acided or fired.
It needed to be, yeah. So like, I believe Denali torched the fucking troll after we figured out that it needed to be flamed. And Jax was like,
I don't remember doing anything.
I think you did. It was said that someone needed to hit it with fire, and then you did. If it wasn't, I know it specifically was not Jax. Maybe it was Jamie.
I think it was Jamie.
No, I don't think it was me because I don't think Jamie has fire.
Then I think it was Denali.
Okay.
Take credit for what you've done. Anyway, so like after we've killed the troll, Jax is grappling Vierna, is holding her up off the ground. It's like, why are you following us? And Vierna's like, I'm not. We're just going the same place. What the fuck? And Jax was like, you're a drow. You're supposed to be evil. And Vierna's like, yeah, I'm not. Not all drow. I'm half.
Hashtag not all drow.
Yeah. She's like, I'm from Emberhaven. And then Jamie was like, oh, what tavern do you know?
Her on bars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a weirdo.
And then when it checked out, Jax was like, okay. So he put her down. And I remember that being important because Jax was like, I'm sorry, I thought you were an evil drow. And Vierna was like, I get it, but no. And then we learned that that she was going to Sunhill. I believe it was for her uncle.
Dad.
Her dad. That's right. Her
parents
had left something in Sunhill.
Mm-hmm.
I have the same problem with Penn's characters. Uncle, dad, same thing, you know?
What's up with that?
It's a hilarious problem. So, also, welcome to my recaps. They're a mishmash of everybody else. So we kind of get our shit together and we're like, okay, well, we can go to Sunhill. We're all going the same place. And since you're not an evil drow, I guess you're fine. And Vierna was like, where the fuck did you learn to grapple like that? Because Vierna is supposed to be the one grappling the shit out of people. And Jax was just like, I'm just tall. Which is not true, but they have like the same athletic score. So it was just a dice contest. Anyway, the group kind of regroups, recovers a little from the troll fight. We loot the troll. We find like gross bones and shit in his pocket. But we find, I think it was a box buried half in the river that had some stuff in it.
Yeah. It had a ring.
I don't remember what was in it. A ring?
Ring, and money and a short sword, I believe.
Okay.
An orange.
There's a +1 short sword and like a ring of truth telling or something like that.
Okay. Good.
Someone
things
has
for a troll to have. Hello, Heim. Oh my god.
I think I have the ring.
Ring of... Oh, right. It's the ring where you can tell if somebody's lying. You
Yeah, I have
advantage
the
to-
ring.
Mhm.
Okay. Ring of truth seeing or something like that. Anyway,
Truth telling.
whatever. Yes, truth telling. So then we go to Sunhill, and on the approach, we discover 3 hobgoblins are surrounding the well in the middle of the town, and we decide to try and take the sneaky approach, which is a little like I don't think we thought it was going to work as well as it did because we rolled really well. So we all like snuck around the left flank of the town. We managed to silently take out like 2 goblins. We managed to distract 2 more and a hobgoblin, I think with a weasel. No, it was a rat. It was a giant rat.
The weasel did not. I mean, the weasel tried.
The weasel did its
Basically,
best.
JB was just like throwing fluff balls out of his bag of tricks at the beginning of the fight to try to distract.
Right. I remember the giant rat was actually effective. The weasel was not, and then the badger like showed up and then burrowed and stayed in its hole.
The burrow did not turn out to be as useful as I hoped it would be when I first started burrowing, but such is life.
But everyone showed like a lot of versatility in this encounter because like Vierna was chucking bricks and they were literally better than javelins. Jax managed to get a gank off. Denali got farther up and then Denali like got up farther out of view and then could get a good flank on the guys that were just in that north house where the badger went, or was that the fair? I don't remember.
That was the weasel.
Of the weasel, where the weasel went and was ineffectual because they saw a weasel and they were like,
"Okay,
weasel." But we managed to take out like 5 guys before the encounter started, and it was actually like great. So, where are we going?
I'm just
on the map.
Oh, I'm just repositioning.
You scared me.
Don't pay attention to me. Don't perceive me.
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
Do not perceive me.
So we start fighting the hobgoblins proper, and they're actually putting out like they're dangerous. We get fucked up a little bit. I think a spike growth goes down, or some big AOE.
Yeah, that
spell.
was from Jamie. It was a spike growth.
Okay, so
Vierna's Entangle or something.
It was Entangle. Like it was Entangle. I remember. Entangle gets a restrain on 3 of them. Vierna's down to the south of all of us, and she's literally chucking cinder blocks at these 2 guys, and they just can't seem to deal with her because she just throws garbage. And they hurt a lot. I think you took out a goblin and 2 guys down there. Back north, we start actually brawling, and we end up in like a flank line, where it was like a flank train going through the entire party. And it was just brawling it out with all these hobgoblins until finally it starts to whittle down. Hobgoblin mage flies up and blasts the shit out of us with like a lightning bolt. And that hurt my feelings. The hobgoblin leader sees that shit's not going well, so he climbs into the well and starts climbing down the rope. Jax sees an opportunity and goes and cuts the rope. So then we hear the hobgoblin leader just fall apparently a great distance. I didn't expect this to be that deep. I thought it would be like 50 feet or something.
No, it was like 200.
No, it was like,
not,
200
it was 200, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't expect that when I made that decision. I was like, this will be funny. Then you said I could hear him like groaning, and I was like, I need something heavy to drop.
How the fuck is he still alive?
So I had a lot of HP. Yeah. So I looked at my inventory. So I had a 25-pound hunting trap, and I was like, okay, drop that in.
Drop a bear trap on this man.
And then I tried to be cheeky to the hobgoblin mage, and I was like, yeah, he's gonna go tell him. And the mage was like, fuck you. Started flying down the fucking flying down the well.
You grabbed him.
I got an attack opportunity to grab on him, and then he like just self-destructed.
Yeah, we said we wanted to get him for questioning.
He
nuked himself.
Yeah, he put a lightning bolt when you grabbed him.
No, it was a fireball.
Before that, it was a lightning bolt into the face of Jax, and then you brought him out, and then he fireballed himself.
And I think it dropped Vierna and somebody else.
Vierna and Denali.
So that's right, yeah. So he fireballed everybody. Jax, being a bronze dragon, or not a bronze. Am I bronze?
You know?
I have to check.
Brass?
Have you
maybe?
ever known?
Brass. I'm brass. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense if I was bronze. As a brass dragonborn, I don't care about fire. So he like blew himself up, and Jax was like, okay, unaware that everyone behind him was like burning down. So we handily defeated all the hobgoblins at that point. Everyone gets healed up, and we take a short rest. And then we talk about going back to town to report what we saw, because we know that he was going to tell somebody. And fuck, we're not climbing 200 feet of well with how we're fucked up.
Down into who knows what kind of... Oh wait, didn't we undead talk to one of them?
Yes. After a short rest, I spoke to the dead, to the first guy that we ganked because he didn't see my face. I spoke to that guy, and I really didn't like using it because it was gross. And Jax was like, I never want to use this shit again. And then he immediately cast Animate Dead on the one guy. So
The mage.
But he found out from the dead guy that there was like at least a sizable fighting force
yes,
due.
they didn't know
sometime.
when. They were just to hold Sunhill until they arrived.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're walking back to Silver's Mist with a zombie. Why did we decide to do that? I don't remember why.
You
I decided
did that.
to do
To question him later on.
Right.
Because
Because I can only cast Speak with the Dead once.
mhm.
And I figured, yeah, because he wouldn't talk to me. And I knew that Speak to the Dead, like, if they perceive you as an enemy, there's no reason they'll tell you the truth. And I literally just killed him. Or made him kill himself, I guess. So we're heading back to Silver's Mist right now, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the choppy, stumbling recap done by me, which is why I don't do it.
That was mostly good. So point of inspiration
For
to
the
you.
parts that sucked.
One thing you did miss was the beginning. Lady Solasta, after talking with
Yeah, but who cares about her? She sucks.
Okay.
Wow.
After talking with the captain of the guard, had some things happen, and was pulled away from Silver's Mist for the time being. Probably forever, considering.
Jeez. Well, I mean,
She sucks.
Penn's not exactly hiding her feelings about her, so.
So we will pick up right where we left off with you guys at the ruins of Sunhill. Also, before we ended stream, there was a little moment where Vierna found the abode of her dad, and there was something hidden within the abode. An old pair of wraps that seemingly
Subway.
are her dad's. With
a
that,
pair of chicken Caesar wraps.
yes.
Mhm.
Chicken
Eat fresh.
Caesar wrap.
So
I actually
Magic.
remembered that
So they didn't
happened, but I
decay.
forgot to say it with my mouth.
all good. So we'll pick up there as you are exiting the ruins of Sunhill with an undead hobgoblin in tow. Very crispy, very yeah, very charred hobgoblin. Also, the badger's in tow, following Jamie.
Oh, right.
Yep. Oh.
Oh, right. The badger, of course. Did they last a day?
I don't know how much. What a gray bag of tricks. What's crispy?
Dude, I want KFC. Not right now, but we just ate dinner.
Let's see. Gray bag of tricks. Let's see how long they last.
I I think it might be 24 hours.
It vanishes the next dawn,
Yeah, Phoenix.
or
Yep.
when it runs out of hit points. So yeah, we've just got a
Okay.
badger.
You got a
chugging along
badger.
with-
Okay. Yeah, you have a badger for a day. Cool.
Betcher.
So it's going to be a little bit of a trek going back to Silver's Mist. About 4 hours. So, and this time it's a nice walk through
Oh, he's cute.
wooded areas, heading downhill, basically from the foothills that you are in. So during this time, would anybody like to converse or have anything to say?
I would like to point out that I saw Colin knock something over and make a very funny face.
I was so convinced because nobody said anything.
No, I was watching. Always assume that I'm watching.
Always watch.
You are
That doesn't have anything to
perceived.
do with the game. I just wanted everyone to know that.
I thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Did this guy have a name? Did he
Probably.
say?
Most people are born with them.
Jax like turns and narrows his eyes at you.
I'm not saying I heard it. I'm just saying probably.
Thanks.
You're
I
welcome.
meant, did we
We could
hear
look
his
through his
name?
stuff. No, I doubt it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of-
pockets.
He's really crispy. I don't really know if anything survived that.
Guess we'll find out. I'm gonna
You
start
think he has ID
looting
on him.
maybe a wallet.
State ID,
A learner's
voter
permit.
registration. Alright, he's just standing there while you rifle through his pockets.
Probably. I mean, stand still.
Okay. Yeah, he stands still. He's under your control. Unless it's
He's dead,
wrestled.
right?
Yeah, he's dead.
I look at him and I say, "What's your name?" Great. Okay. Jack starts shifting through his pockets.
Okay.
Sounded a little like Ernie,
Give me a second. Let me look.
I think his
in
name
his
is Ernie.
pockets.
The
Ernie?
Muppet?
Okay. Well, he is a spellcaster. So he does have a focus in the form of a quarterstaff. You find also a couple of spell scrolls, since they are magical items and they don't really go up in flames. You find a lightning bolt scroll and a scroll of fog cloud.
Jax like takes one of the scrolls and he's like, "All right, who wants these? I can't use these." And then he's like opening and looking. And he's like, "Oh, yes, I can." Well, still, does anybody else want this?
I can't read.
At
I
I'm
all?
kidding.
I'd love
I
to
can,
know
I
what
can
it
read. I
is.
can read.
I
can't.
believed you.
I can't cast magic.
You said it so straight face. I thought for sure. And I was going to say, like, we'd have a heartwarming. I tried to. Never mind. Okay.
Oh, do you want to bond with me over my illiteracy?
I thought it might be a way to make amends for holding you off the ground.
No, well, there's other ways we can make amends for that.
Does anybody else want? Wait, what do you mean?
Well, I wanted you to show me that move you did, the one that I couldn't break. I was really impressed by that.
Oh
thought
yeah, I
we
can do that.
could
That's fine.
Spar.
So what
did
are the
you think I
scrolls?
meant?
One of them's lightning bolt. The other one's I open my mouth and I say,
Whatever. It was fog cloud.
Fog cloud.
I can already cast fog cloud, so that's not super useful to me. But
"Well, Denali, you want a couple ranged big old, well, one big zap and one helpful cover. You want these?
Anything's useful.
Here you go." You can read, right?
Now
She
that it's off the
fucking
question.
squints at you.
Oh boy.
Okay, that's a yes. Read the room. Is there anything else on this guy as he goes back to sifting through his pockets?
Yeah, you find a total of 100 gold on him.
Real
And-
quick, you said
I was
his
just about
arcane
to make a
focus.
joke about loose change.
Is a
but-
quarterstaff.
Jax will like kick the quarterstaff so it goes flying out of his hands across the yard.
Okay. You see him he stumble a little bit as he was kind of using it to walk. But
Shit. I find a branch and I give that to him.
It takes the branch and just like stands there with it, holding it.
Lean on it.
He is. He is.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know you needed it. Anyway, it's no spells. Deal it. It's your problem.
What
take
is
the-
this thing?
It's a dead. He's dead. It's a zombie.
Why are you talking to him like he's alive?
Good question.
I don't
do you
know.
talk to dead
Okay.
What about a
I don't.
basketball?
A
It's my
basketball?
first time having a zombie. All right. I don't know how to talk to it. I'm not happy about it. But it's easier than having I don't want to carry him if I don't have to.
Well, if you dragged him, then he would get all beat up, and wouldn't that be cathartic?
I mean, I don't really have a.
He doesn't look
I-
like he can take much more damage.
That's
I'm not. He'll be a meat crayon by the time we get back, and we need there to be something that we can talk to. Also,
Right.
I don't hate him.
You just
Meat
kicked his
crayon.
staff for no reason.
Well, I don't want him to cast spells, and if for some, I don't know, he's a mage. Maybe he'll figure it out, even though he's dead.
He's dead.
I don't
Yeah.
think that's how it works.
I don't know anything about this, okay? Where I came from, this wasn't even a thing that was possible. Everyone just burned up.
That's what he did, kind of.
Well, yeah. On its own, fucking. Anyway, who wants this gold? We'll split it up.
That's probably for the best.
How much was it? 100?
Yeah, it was 100 gold.
Okay, everybody gets 25 gold.
Wow, joining up with your group has already been very lucrative.
Oh, get used to that.
Well, that's why I'm still here.
Is it?
And also, you want me to show
Yeah,
you.
I have no money, and I want money.
Fair enough.
Well, we
should
talked
make a
about
friendly
this, what felt like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
was
forgot to
older
write
than
it
that.
down. I was distracted by trolls.
That's fair.
you can handle it yourself in a fight. You need money. We need help. Do you have a problem with fighting drow?
No. Well, not if they're fighting me. I'm not gonna just, see one on the side of the road and beat it up, because that's crazy.
Okay, getting a little personal.
But if I
Said
need
I was
to,
sorry.
I can fight a drow. I fought my siblings my whole life.
The town we came from, they've hired us to defend it. And this scheme, what these hobgoblins were doing, we're pretty sure they're working with drow. So,
Okay.
We
If
also
you can put in a good word for me with your hirer, then I don't see a problem with that.
all we have to do is say, she's with us, and they'll put
Yeah.
you on payroll.
Oh, is there a worry that when we go back to this town that you guys were staying in, that I'm gonna be met with the same kind of energy that big guy over here?
It's possible, but I'm also very good at being in the way. So no one's going to accost you.
Have
Okay.
we already asked a very important question
What's that?
To who?
to you.
Maybe. What's the question?
Do you like nuts?
Are...
Oh.
What?
Jack's has
About 50%
pulled
of
the
the time.
bag of roasted nuts out of his
Oh.
back, and he's like,
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah. You want some?
I want to hear what the horned one has to say,
Okay.
and then yes, I'll have some nuts.
Are you going to have a problem fighting your kin?
No, not at all. Unless they're like, please don't hit me. I'm innocent. But generally speaking, they don't say that, so.
If I may be so bold, you are fresh blood among our group. May we use that ring we just got?
To
Determine your intentions are true.
Well, I thought I was done with the vetting process, but sure. If this will untwist your panties, she'll
Look
take
at
the
it.
ring off.
Look at it
Hand it
this
over.
way. Now we're talking about working together in the long term.
Right, instead of
It's
just
not
for
just
this little
going to
trip.
Sunhill.
You seem very
yeah.
resourceful, and I want to make sure that your intentions are with us and not with, well, unfortunately, those who look like you.
You will hand the ring over. This is what I gotta do.
Okay.
I think you have to attune to it, so.
Well, we can start walking, and then
Yeah.
when you feel ready for it, we'll start. Come on, Ernie.
He just starts hobbling along with his new stick.
Mhm.
How long does the spell on the ring last, or is it an only like one question thing?
I think it
believe
just
me,
gives you. Hold
I
on,
just
I'll just read it. While wearing this ring, you have advantage on wisdom insight checks to determine whether someone is lying to you. It's just an always thing.
Yep.
Okay.
You have advantage on insight checks. Yep.
She's, hold on, let me.
Also, house rules are you can actually. It doesn't take a while for you to attune to this thing. It just takes an action.
You're
So
doing the echo way.
yep.
Insight checks, yeah?
Yeah,
Insight
for
check,
lying
yeah.
specifically.
Sorry, what?
For
So
lying
you have
specifically.
you have advantage on insight checks to tell if somebody's
Okay.
lying to you.
Alright, so mine's +2. Who? Jax was.
I bet Jamie's is fucking awesome. Mine is plus nothing. Plus nothing.
My insight is +4.
Okay. Ring goes to Jamie.
Mine's +4. I could ask myself.
What would you ask yourself?
Anyway.
Does it
Are you
work on
innocent?
the? Does it
Oh,
work
yes.
on the person? I mean, yes, it does.
Wait,
but
I feel
only
like
am I
you're
lying?
As soon as
I was just trying to
Jamie,
think
you
fall
put on
for it.
this ring and you quickly attune to the magic behind it, and you feel as though you can really pick out someone's tells when you put this ring on. So, with that in mind, what is the line of questioning?
And we're doing this as we're walking.
Yeah, we'll walk and talk.
Casual interrogation.
Jax will look at Janelle and be like, "You have a question in mind, like off the top? Or are we playing this, by the seat of our pants?"
Well, we could always repeat the question I just asked.
Okay.
That's a good place to start.
Do you have a problem fighting and killing your kin?
Not if they're fighting and killing me. Are you
I look
insight
at
check
Jamie.
that stuff?
I guess I'll insight check.
With advantage.
Yep.
I rolled a natural one.
Okay. I mean, you're trying to. You don't see any lies.
Seems
Have
legit to me.
Have you ever cheated at cards?
If
Yes.
you want, if
Okay.
you want
I
to,
mean-
Vierna, you can private GM roll, and I'll go ahead and respond.
Okay.
Just
She
in
says
case.
I mean,
yes to cheating at
I
cards.
don't. I mean,
Why would you lie about that?
Just in case there's like a lie here.
Sure.
Hmm.
you know, Honestly, I feel like she's legit, and also like we didn't interrogate the rabbit this way.
I really would
Yeah,
have liked
I mean, this
to. Okay,
this
that was
is a
super
little
weird.
racist, but I've like come to accept that in my life.
No,
I just
was
when
not okay.
we run into Haragon again, I just feel like maybe we should ask him some questions about what the fuck.
I fucking tried to. Okay.
Yeah, I know, and he was all floppy ears. I don't know how to describe what that was, but I just feel like if we're gonna do stuff with this truth ring, anyway,
Now that we have it, we can use it as an option for this. Sort
yeah,
of thing. Before you showed up, we had this weird little rabbit man started following us out of the blue while we had a drow like wrapped up.
basically. Yeah, it was really awkward.
Does Vierna know if Harengon work with the under races often? Like, could this have been a ploy?
This would be a history check, or yeah, it'd be a history check.
14.
Haven't heard anything like that before. No.
He was probably just a weird guy, but
So, do you
You're
get
telling me.
like a discount at Darling Designs, or
of course I do. Well, my
Huh.
parents generally don't charge me, but because you know.
right? Because you're
Why
their
are you
child,
interested?
Maybe. I mean,
Okay,
it's going to be a
could
while.
probably
I
get
mean,
like
it's
a
going to be a while
discount.
before the next time that we're in Kingsgate. Like,
Was that a question? Is that one of the things you wanted to do?
Okay, I have a question that I think actually applies here.
Okay.
Do you have a problem with working as a group, with sharing equipment and gold and
Oh no.
rooms and such?
I had 2 siblings, both older than me. I always got the hand-me-downs. Like, I'm used to it.
We're not trying to give you secondhand shit. I'm just saying.
I mean,
I'm
a
just
lot
saying
of
I'm
it
used to
that
it.
we get is secondhand because we're picking it up off of dead people.
Right, but we're
Yeah.
picking up the magic stuff, so it's like
Yeah,
better.
that's fair.
Okay.
I think I'll be fine sharing loot.
Jax looks at Jamie.
Oh, I guess I'll roll an insight check. Does she seem legit?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, seems legit.
Cool. Yeah.
All right. Do you have you ever worked with adventurers before?
I've beat up adventurers before. Does that count?
Okay.
Not
I
because
like
like
no.
I saw them and I was like, I need to punch them, but like I've been
Oh,
in
I could have
fighting
been
leagues
rolling
and
that
they've
with my
signed up.
dice. I got all the dice out, but I didn't.
Like
I
I've
think
gotten
I'm-
into bar fights with adventurers, not because they were adventurers, but because they were being twats or racist, or they said, "Hey, you want to fight?"
That is a
And then
sure
I
way to
said-
start a fight.
Yeah, at least in my experience.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, I mean, if you're sure she's in the clear, Jamie, I'm good.
I mean, she seems to be pretty on the level. She's not hiding anything.
I'm honestly, I'll be honest. Honestly, I'll be honest. I'm not smart enough to lie.
I get that.
Like, you would know I was lying because you'd be like, question, and then I would be like, 5-minute silence, and then I would say something. Because I was trying to think of an answer.
In that we agree. The truth is easier. How do you feel about that, Denali? You good?
I think that covers the scope of everything we were asking. I don't see a problem.
All right.
So we're friends now.
I mean, we could have. Sure. I was
Okay.
going to say we could have been friends whether we worked together or not.
I don't know if that's
It's
true.
different. Well,
We'll see how we feel about each other after the job is done.
Which job? When we
Oh.
turn this one in?
there's a lot of them.
Okay.
It's kind of we have like this was
After
a
the
task.
laundry list is done.
Yeah.
They're not
I guess-
the laundry list.
We had
all I
this
ask is
task
that
at
you
Sunhill
vouch for
and-
me in the town that we go to, because I foresee trouble.
Oh, you're gonna be fine. Here, have a nut.
Oh, thanks. What kind is it?
It's like honey, like caramelized roasted.
Are these
pecans.
nuts still good?
Yeah, they're nuts. They don't go bad.
That's
They're like a day old, really.
Those
Did you-
honestly.
Did you pick out all the M&Ms?
Ha ha.
No, what's it?
Are there any raisins in
I
there?
like look in the bag.
What's an M&M?
An M and M.
Now I want trail mix.
he just
There's-
said they
there's
were
a-
candied nuts.
There's a brand in Emberhaven called Mike's and Marty's, and they are
They make
chocolatiers.
chocolate.
They are chocolatiers.
M
Yep.
and M's. You have to emphasize the and.
That's
Yep.
the improvising I came
M
here seeing.
and M's.
Mm-hmm. M and M's.
Oh, I gotta
No,
write.
Otherwise,
Oh,
Otherwise,
you
it
should
sounds
get
like
some of those in
M&M.
Emery.
I gotta write that
Sorry.
shit down. Mike's and Marty's.
No, they're just candied nuts made by a dwarf. They're good.
Okay. I'll get a dwarf's nuts. Phil, take one. Eat it.
Jax looks briefly confused.
It's good. It's like quality, like roasted nuts, like something that you would get at, the sewing festival that happens every year in Emberhaven. And
I
Paul.
heard it happens everywhere.
It happens everywhere, pretty much, yeah. So,
Well, I'm glad we got that out of the way. Can I have my ring back?
Sure, I guess. Here you go.
Thanks.
Am I telling the truth?
I
About what?
wait. You're the one asking.
I don't know.
Am I telling the truth? No questions. Just am I telling the truth?
You're doing a great job, Jax.
Would that automatically break the ring because it would create
Shatters
a
in my
paradox?
hand.
Yeah, Jax just smiles.
Serious question.
The only way
Roll.
that ring can be destroyed is in the fires of Mount Doom.
Boy, the movie would be way different if all the ring did was give you advantage on insight checks to see if somebody was lying.
Right?
Man, that's all the Dark Lord
Mr.
wants.
Frodo,
Jesus.
why are you laying on the ground?
I see every lie.
Okay. Jesus fuck.
At least he would have known if Sam was actually taking the food.
It's true. That's the one situation.
You
Oh, he
should
should
have
have
known that already.
Okay, we're
Why
gonna
the fuck would he? Okay.
we're getting off course here. All right, so
Fat
it's
shaming all along.
it's a nice walk back downhill. It's pretty easy. It's not much of a hike, but eventually you come to
You come.
you come to the outskirts of town, and you see
a
the
horny
town
bat.
before you see the town. The rooftops there, kind of like hidden in this valley with a river snaking
Hidden
across
Valley.
across it. And you're coming from the northeast. Oh shoot.
Oh, this is why you moved us.
I did. Yeah. So this matters as this is a guardhouse here. You see as you're kind of walking past these small farms, they're tiered in a way, like the ground is treated to where they're, it comes up, they're like stair steps basically. And you see a couple of workers out, like just tending to the crops, pulling weeds and stuff. And when they see the zombie trailing behind you, most of the workers just like get up and stare, like a couple of them stare, and then a couple of them just like flee away.
Yeah.
Um,
Right. I
and-
didn't think about this.
And as you approach this guardhouse here, a unit of Amber Guard begin to pull spears and approach. You see about 6 Amber Guard, and
I
they
don't think
see
this is for me. For
It's
once.
not.
Denali,
and
they're approaching, yeah?
yeah, they're approaching.
Denali steps forward and holds out her hands. Be not afraid. He is
They start
harmless.
shrieking.
You see one of the what would be considered like a corporal. He's got a little bit of he's got a red sash with an insignia on it, hooked into the armor on his shoulder, and he puts up his spear and approaches. We recognize the 3 of you, but
Hi.
are you aware that you have an undead zombie behind you?
Yes.
Yes.
Could
we
you
are
get the
aware.
captain of the guard, please?
You know,
Yeah.
weirdly, I didn't realize that Ernie was going to be the problem.
Yeah, I didn't make that connection either. I really should have thought
Considering
Hmm.
that, Vierna, make just a general charisma check.
Smile and get the thumbs up.
that. She's like the lesser evil. There's a fucking zombie, and they're like,
I mean, the charred zombie is a little more alarming than.
Well, I did roll a 6, so she just gives a
Okay.
kind of weird smile and a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well,
So as soon as he says that, and you have a drow with you,
nope.
are you
you're wrong on
aware?
that one.
somehow
She's right there.
No,
Ah.
she is here. Yes, she's
yes,
a half
where
drow.
I come from, we don't generally worry about those kind of things save except one species. She is of no consequence. On my
I'm
honor,
inconsequential,
she is not a threat.
non-threatening.
Make a persuasion check.
With advantage because she's helping.
Yeah, I'm helping.
No, this is not with advantage.
Yeah, you would
If
make
you-
it
if you-
negative.
If you scored higher on your roll,
Okay, no, this is
it
going
would
to
have
be
helped.
fucking easy.
Uh-huh.
Roll the dice.
Oh,
8 plus 6.
14.
bad.
14.
14.
Not bad. All right, let me see.
10 is the benchmark for like a normal difficulty check. So 14's okay.
14. Okay. Insight. Okay, that's gone. Okay.
Your cat ate it.
Nope. No, Percy. Okay. He squints his eyes and he sees
Just smiles.
at ease for now, the guard says, the corporal. You, Jackson, go get the captain.
Oh, he's gonna follow me, so I should stay here. Unless you wanted to go through town.
No, he's talking about a
He's-
person named Jackson.
Oh,
Denali's gonna go over to
sorry.
V and basically like scruff her. Be like, come
Huh?
here.
What?
Stay close
What?
to me.
Okay.
Just
Did I do
act.
something wrong?
No, just act.
Act how?
Just act.
That's a little tap.
Jack's like, Jax will like slowly step in front of the two of them.
Okay.
She's dragging her. Let's
I don't understand how I'm supposed
go.
to be
Alright.
acting. Wait, are we walking?
No.
No.
And we were standing here waiting for the captain.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just like a
They're con-
standoff.
they're
You see the 5 Amber Guard there in front of you, kind of like they don't have their spears at the ready anymore. They're just kind of like, at ease with their spears, but they have created like a barrier from you entering the town proper.
Do y'all remember that awesome song I played yesterday?
You see one of the guards at the end was like, "Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah,
Thanks. I worked all day on that.
yeah." You can tell. You can tell.
I appreciate it.
I
It was the rhythm. I had a hard time getting the rhythm down, but I was
Does it?
happy with it.
I don't know, I enjoyed it.
They're not paying
Thanks.
attention anymore.
Soon enough, about 10 minutes passes, and you see the guard named Jackson is leading the familiar Captain Amel to the outskirts of town. She walks up.
Hi. Job's done.
When you say job's done,
Well, mostly.
is this the remnants of it? A captured drow and a zombie?
No, that's okay. I get why it looks like that. But she's from Umberhaven and is a half drow.
Emberhaven.
That's what I said.
No.
Okay, well, sorry, I might have slipped into fucking Ignan. She's from Emberhaven and is a half drow, and she helped us deal with the issue in Sunhill vis-a-vis shitty burned hobgoblin thing.
All right.
Denali
Ma'am.
dusts off V.
Can I
What do
ask?
you do? Dust me off?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And she's looking to you, V. Can you tell me what part of Emberhaven you are from?
Yeah, if I remember. Can I see the map?
the
The bricks? Something like that?
the
right?
the big map, yeah.
Yeah.
You should ask her what her favorite pub is. That's what I did.
Very important question.
Hold on.
Local knowledge, it's critical.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
She what are we
There it
doing
is.
again?
We're
I'm
waiting.
waiting for the map so I can see where
The-
I'm from.
The captain of the guard is questioning Vierna because she's suspicious of
Oh,
the
thank you.
drow.
Yeah.
The bricks. I was right. I am from the bricks.
Formally, or like
That's where she was born and raised.
Right, but you would actually be in either Newtown or Kingsgate now.
Well, yeah, my parents own a shop in Kingsgate, but they asked me where I'm from, and I'm from the bricks.
Okay, gotcha. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
She looks at you, and she is going to do her own insight check.
Persuasion.
Apparently, she's part of like
Yeah, go ahead
a
and roll
store called
persuasion.
Darning.
No, well, that's not really
17?
common knowledge, and also not correct.
I'm doing my best. Okay.
I know.
I wasn't
Yeah.
really listening.
Okay, I can't guess your
All right. Accent is Emberhaven, and the bricks is a district.
Well, I was born there, raised there. My parents own a shop in Kingsgate.
Really.
Yes.
Can I ask what shop?
Darling Designs at the tailor.
I have heard of it. Well, Miss Darling, welcome to Silver's Mist.
She helped us beat the shit out of a bunch of hobgoblins. It was pretty cool. Got some answers out of them too.
Including this one,
This one was
I can
was
barely
me.
recognize.
Well, this one was he did it to himself, really.
I see. Well, what do you suppose we do with it?
Well, okay, so this armor, it's all shiny and clean, but it's magic armor, and it lets me be a wizard. It let me speak to the dead, to one of the hobgoblins. And we learned a few things. They were holding Sun Hill until reinforcements arrived. They didn't know how long it was going to be. But we know that a lot of them were coming from underground because they got there by the well in the middle of Sun Hill. So we're also
Alright.
pretty sure they were referring to the drow. This guy, well, the guy that I first spoke to didn't see me, which is why I could ask him the questions. But me and this one, we got real close. Like I was holding him when he fireballed himself. So if I ask him questions after he's dead, he's probably not going to answer me. But I figured maybe we have, like Light or the church in town, someone else can cast Speak with Dead. And this armor let me turn him into a zombie, but like I didn't want to carry him all the way back. So you can just kill him again if you want,
Right.
just so we can cast Speak with Dead again. It's just the convenience of not having to carry him is why I did that. It's my first time doing it, and I
Yes.
forgot that it was bad to have a zombie with you. I'm not from around here.
Well, if you don't mind, please strike it down.
All right. Jax just axes the zombie in the head.
Okay, make an attack roll. It's just a regular zombie, right?
I rolled a natural one. So, like,
Yeah.
the zombie's like natural
mean-
lurch. Jax just...
You have advantage because it's not expecting it.
Okay. Okay, that's a natural 19. That
Okay.
hits.
Yeah.
You splat the zombie.
Let's see how many hit points a zombie has.
13, typically.
Okay. Well, go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay. He's still up. Yeah. Jax
Oh,
will be like,
how much damage did you do?
At max 11.
At max 11. Okay.
So
you
then
know-
Jax is like, it's still
not
standing
gonna
there.
be contested, like
yeah. You know what? Yeah, that's good enough. Just one swift chop of the head, and it is re-dead. Not
Sorry about that.
undead.
I didn't really, I'm not from around here.
That is completely fine.
so. In the plane where you come from, do people usually keep zombies around with them?
No, the dead just burn up. So
Oh,
it doesn't
okay.
really come.
Doesn't come up. Got it. Makes sense.
Well, I suppose for the time being we can keep this dead body here at this guardhouse until tomorrow morning.
It's freshly burnt, so it probably won't stink for a while.
All right.
I didn't do that.
Mm.
Anyway, Captain, this is perfect now that you're here. We worked with Vienna Darling, to
That's
take
me.
to take out Sun Hill. We saw her in action. We work well with her. We were hoping we could get her on payroll to help us defend Silver's Mist.
And that is completely fine. I apologize for taking away your cleric and wizard. He was a part of the group?
No,
All right.
I mean, maybe he thought he was, but
no
I was
wonder-
suspicious of that little shit ever since he showed up.
No wonder he was asking for directions. Said he had to get to Celestia, which is way far away.
Are we talking about the rabbit again?
Yes. In any case, the rabbit has left the city.
As far as I know, these four, us, we're what you're working with.
It just seems to be you four, as your cleric is also
He's somewhere.
somewhere else for the time being.
I mean, that's
Sorry.
okay. That's fine. I mean, if we need, I'm sure if there's like a paladin or cleric that comes to town and we need the help, we can. I don't know. Do you guys do hiring?
In any case,
Okay.
in any case,
Is Jax our face?
I hope not.
Do we have one of those? I mean, Jamie was doing some of that
I know
before, but he's not the highest charisma guy.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe we're all the face.
I know
Oh,
it
dear.
hasn't been a full week,
We're a Hydra.
and you'll get. The premier was going to pay you at the end of the week. However, after doing this mission and coming back successfully with vital information and the drow that you captured yesterday, I have your payment back at the guardhouse.
Yay!
We're good at what we do, and that's good news.
Can I ask for a particular favor?
What's that?
Maybe like a piece of paper that says I'm not to be stabbed. If a guard comes up to me, that would be lovely.
Yes.
Maybe stick a paper on your back that says "friendly, not drow."
Actually, since I am recognized
Be
here,
nice to me.
since I am recognized by my face and my horns, you can have this. And she'll take off her captain's sash and hand it to you.
Oh shit.
You're the captain now.
Look at me. I'm the captain.
Yep.
Wait, does that mean I have to follow her orders now?
Am I promoted? Or are they gonna think I just killed the captain?
No, this is just a token that
It's
you
a nice
are,
gesture, Captain. Thank you for
you
doing that.
are permitted inside the city.
Okay, she'll wrap it around her waist like a little belt.
It's not that like long. It's just, it goes around the shoulder through the armpit. You know.
Yeah, that's tacky. I'm gonna put it around my waist.
Okay. It doesn't go around the waist because Vierna is.
Aren't you a fucking
built?
brick shithouse?
Yeah, but I'm only 5 feet tall.
Is still
And 5 feet wide, like you're literally stout as shit.
I'm just a cube. Be nice to me. That's what
Built like a tank.
So you try to put it around your waist, and it doesn't it meets like halfway, it meets at the side.
Jack sees you too. He's like, well, that's optimistic.
She'll take it off and then loop it around the waist sash she already has. Just like tie it to it. You have to make this complicated.
Denali, because it's not big, right?
I
And it's
guess
just
not.
a sash?
Yeah, it's just
Guess
it's just
so.
a sash.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if it's any kind of fabric that I know, Denali's going to fucking take it off of her and
Okay.
start wrapping it around her wrist, and it's like a bracelet. So now she can
Oh
show
shit.
her little carnival bracelet whenever they
Thank you.
start acting out of pocket.
My fast pass.
That
Yeah.
is a good choice of
Yes,
where
good.
that should be.
Yay!
You two have
Problem
very
has
different
been
proportions.
solved.
Right. So, if you would, payment, Jackson.
Oh yeah,
And
you gotta change your name, or I gotta change mine, or something. I'm getting confused every time.
this is Jackson. She points to the guard that left to come get her.
Hi, Jackson. I'm Jax.
Yeah, you can see the confusion there.
Jax, and he's the son.
Jack's
Someone.
son.
I am a
Wait,
son.
is he your son?
Are you my dad?
Wait, no, Jack's son would be the son.
Wait, am I your
Jackson-
dad?
Jackson,
You're so laughing
That's
from here.
Jack's son.
Jackson, and Doug, and the guy that was like that piped up. Was like, yeah, you're good. Yeah, that was good. Like both kind of approach. would you please take the body into the guardhouse here? If you would, all of you, follow me.
You might want to wash your hands after. He's kind of weeping.
You see them like starting to put on like gloves.
Yeah, good call. Good call.
And they approach the body and they take it inside the guardhouse. Following Captain Amel back to the main guardhouse in the center of town. It's very quick. A sizable chest is waiting for you. And it was agreed upon 350 per person gold.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
There's way more than that sum of money. All said and done, everybody gets 550 gold.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
550?
Yeah, it seems you've
Jack?
gotten a bonus.
Jack's like counts his up and he's like, "Is this right?"
It is right. The Premier wanted
A lot.
to give you all a bonus for your work.
Yeah, so I'm sticking around you guys for a while.
This is a lot of gold.
Okay.
If the gold is too heavy, I can exchange it for platinum if you'd like.
Oh, I'm good. I'm gonna sit
I'm
on
very
this.
strong.
Okay.
Dragonborn's first horde.
Jamie, would you
Gotta start somewhere.
would you like the platinum?
I don't need to change the money. It's
Is it because he's little?
thank you. I can. I'll manage. It's fine.
Little man in big shoes.
Right. Did you put a pillow?
Right. Well,
We'll almost take an intermission soon.
considering the information that you've found, and the well is a potential hotspot for passage from the Underdark, I'm thinking maybe. Well, there is.
Was it always like? Did it always act that way? I mean, at one point it had to have water in it, right?
It was a very deep well, and it did have water in it. But if it's
I might-
all dried up,
Have a little insight on that actually.
what's that?
In Sunhill, that's where my parents met. My dad was a human and my mom was a raider.
What, did he send a bucket down and it popped out with your mom in it?
I don't know where she and her people came out to raid, but it's been going on for at least 3 decades.
So
They've been
Yeah.
raiding from the well for 3 decades.
I don't know if
Probably,
it was
not
the well. I'm
necessarily
just
the well.
saying that they obviously had an access point because my mom came out of one. Could have been the well.
the only other spot that I can think of, there is an old cave that used to be occupied by a troll.
Ah.
It is to the north. If you go along the river, you should about, I'd say, 10, 12 miles. Go along the river, then cut north once you hit about 10 or 12 miles, and it's you'll might be able to find the cave that I'm talking about. May take some survival skills to find it, but it's there. It might have access to the Underdark.
That's no problem. We have Jamie.
I mean, you do have me.
I'm trying to boost you here. Like, that's your
Is
thing,
that because
right?
you're short? You're trying to boost him?
No, then I just pick him up.
Like you picked me up?
Different context.
Well, you all look pretty beat up, so maybe tomorrow in the morning go check out that cave, see if
Oh
there's
yeah,
anything
already
there.
exploded
idea.
on me.
Yeah, I could
Right.
definitely use some rest and bandages and stuff.
Very well.
Right, we
Uh,
can show V the hushed mug, the
Mm.
brass hearth, the inn that we stay at.
A string across.
Well, and
Help.
enjoy your money, enjoy some rest and relaxation, and I'll see you tomorrow. So,
We file out with
uh,
our money.
yes, you
Ching,
do.
ching, ching, ching.
You all head to the brass hearth.
First, before we
I
do,
do think that we've probably bought all of the healing potions that exist, so I don't think.
Jax turns to Denali and he says, "First and foremost, we're getting you some javelins
Why is it always me?
because you don't have
Yes.
any range.
Hmm.
And when a hobgoblin is chucking lightning bolts at you, it's a lot easier to throw a spear at his head."
I mean, if you want, I can teach you how to throw rocks. You don't want to pay for javelins. There's always rocks around.
How to throw.
That is.
Wait,
I don't think money is at a greater concern right now.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
you
You could
pick
probably
it up.
afford
Yeah,
something
you
real
got paid
fancy.
throw
like
it.
a lot.
Well, yeah, but if you put a spin on it, it's harder.
Like a curveball.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a curveball with a rock.
Right. Let's go to the blacksmith, get some equipment.
All right.
Can we take an
You-
intermission?
Yeah, we can take an early break here. And we'll be back in like 10. All right, and we're back. Let me start the music back up. There we go. Okay. So, with your money that you've received from the Premier and the city of Silver's Mist, I guess you're heading towards the blacksmith for some purchases.
We don't have to RP this out. Jax just wants to get Denali instead of javelins, so she has a ranged option.
Okay. Easy enough to do. The heavy hammer and Ulrich Roth will provide whatever you need in terms of, whatever. If you want javelins, if you want throwing axes, he has them. So it's up to
Do
you.
they have any special tips of javelins, like maybe barbed tips or bleeding tips sorts of things? Or
Just to,
He'll need to make them, but it's easy enough. It'll take him a few hours, and they'll be ready in the morning. If
Okay.
you want something like that, he can make a max about 5.
okay.
So they're
Jax will buy 5 standard javelins and 5 to be picked up special tip javelins.
okay. There is I just have the barbed tipped, so the ones
That's
that
fine.
prevent healing.
Sure,
Okay,
that
so-
works. There's also hooked tip javelins, which hurt when you pull them back out.
Yes, I was thinking about that. I didn't know how that would work out.
I mean, it would just basically if you decided to go with those, I think it would deal minimum damage when you remove it from a person.
Yeah, like a D4. Yeah. Okay. We'll say he'll throw in 3 barbed, 2 hooked.
Sure. How
And,
much is that going to run?
Well, let's see. Let's see how much a javelin is.
Not much.
You said okay, so 10 in total. 5 gold.
Yep.
They are 5 silver pieces.
Yes, they are. Jax is happy to hand that over. He hands the 5 plain javelins to Denali immediately.
All right.
Thank you,
And
Jax.
You're
Ulrich-
welcome.
Ulrich sets out on working on the other tips. So
He then turns to Vier and he's like, do you want like a bag of rocks?
I mean, I can usually just find them. Like, I don't see the point in carrying them around when I can just look around.
Okay. You mystify me, but sure.
mysterious creature.
I'm actually very straightforward.
Do you need armor?
I have armor.
All right.
She knocks on her breastplate.
Just trying to make sure we're all kitted out. That's all.
I'll say walking through the town, Vienna, you get a lot of looks.
She'll pull her hood up.
Even with the hood.
Yeah,
the
but
dark,
she's used to this.
the dark skin complexion, and some of the armor guard here in town actually like go to approach like
You
you.
just lift up their wristband.
And as soon as you do, they just like they just walk past. They were going to, stop you and question you, but they haven't been informed yet.
Mhm.
So, and I assume after the trip to the Heavy Hammer, you retreat back to the Brass Hearth.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
When aren't you?
It is a slow late afternoon. Not many patrons besides some familiar patrons that you've seen before. As you walk in at their normal table, you see the gold exemplars. Lucius Goldfoot, as you know him, the halfling bard, is telling a raucous story of his past exploits in Reddy's Call when you all enter the door, and he turns towards the door, interrupting his story. If it isn't our counterparts. Coming in from, looks like, you look a little roughed up, and, well, if my eyes don't deceive me, you've caught one of them.
Your eyes deceive you.
How am I wrong?
This is not a catch.
No,
Well,
I mean,
she
I
might
am a
be.
catch.
I don't know about that.
I'm not captured. I'm a catch, though, for sure.
All right.
We captured her straight out of Emberhaven.
That's not... Okay. Yes, I recognize the accent. Well, my lady, I am Lucius Goldfoot. The pleasure is all mine.
I'm sure it is.
And
Is there anything
my
to drink around here? Oh boy.
Yeah.
and
Still
my
talking, huh?
my compatriots
He's gonna
are
keep
the
going.
gold exemplars. We are the gold exemplars. You can join us if you'd like.
You certainly could.
Is that an offer for the whole group?
It is an offer for the whole group.
She'll look at the other three, try to gauge their vibe.
Jamie looks puzzled.
You know, you pointed it out. We just got back from the road. We had a big fight. Killed a lot of hobgoblins.
You see the Furbolg, Ryan, as you know her as. They've introduced themselves. Kind of like reaches over and taps Lucius on the hand. I think they're a little tired. Maybe we should leave them be. Oh, fair enough.
For a guy who can talk to a whole room, you gotta learn how to read it.
I can read it just well, and everybody loves me.
Uh-huh.
Insight check. Is that true?
Is
Does he
he?
believe-
Use your
I also
ring.
get advantage.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
gotta.
I get advantage.
Okay, go ahead.
A dirty 20. Does he genuinely believe that, or is he just full of shit?
He okay. let me roll here. I'm trying to decide which role this is. Okay. He seems to genuinely believe it.
Yikes. That just makes it worse.
He
Should
exudes a lot of confidence.
He exudes something.
Yeah, we're gonna go get a drink.
Well,
Have a good evening.
have a happy evening.
Is he standing on his stool, or
Yes, he
sitting
is.
on it?
He is standing on a stool.
Jax will just good-naturedly, just gently kick the closest leg of the stool so that he has to balance or he'll fall off.
Yep, that's a deck save. Okay. He just kind of balances on one foot a little bit and then does a little flourish. Ha. Good sport.
I try to be.
He rolled a 22 on the deck save.
Jax will he looks hopefully for the typical waitress.
Yeah. The redheaded dwarf woman comes by. Your usual?
I'm hungry, so
More than the usual.
You see at the sound of that, you see Katha kind of peek out of the kitchen, and she'll just give you a thumbs up.
awesome.
Uh,
Also, meet our new friend. She's staying with us on the payroll.
oh.
Hi.
Hello.
She's half drow from Emberhaven. Don't worry about it.
I should
Okay.
just get that tattooed on my forehead.
Yep.
I'm happy
What-
to remember him.
What can I get for you?
What's that? What is Jamie? What is your family's brew called? Little Foot. I'm just guessing.
Did you just say Littlefoot?
I'm just guessing.
And the tree stars that are so common around there.
Yum, tree stars.
The name is Reedwolf.
Reed, I've definitely had
So
it before.
close.
Take some Reed Wove.
The pear cider, I believe it is. Yeah.
Yes, from the family's pear orchard.
Mm-hmm.
Meat for me.
Mead and a
You said
few
meat. I want to
pear-
drink the meat.
a few pear ciders.
Also
please.
meat.
Yeah, food would also be good.
Food is on its way.
Hooray.
And you see the normal redheaded dwarf goes behind the counter. You see Gibson gives you all a friendly wave from behind the counter. He is starting to realize you're going to be here for an extended period of time.
Yep. Jax just holds the hand up in an acknowledging wave.
Well, while you wait for your food to be cooked and delivered, is there anything you'd like to talk about here in this space?
If nobody else
Yeah.
has anything.
I was gonna
Oh.
say Virna pipes up and she looks at Jax and says, "Hey, so when are you gonna show me that hold?" A little friendly spar.
I mean, maybe after we eat. I don't want to be hangry. But if you really want that, yeah, I'll show you.
I do. I mean, that's my whole life is. She just kind of gestures vaguely. This, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, let me get some food in me. I have to ask. You're just trying to make money right now, right?
Yeah.
Is there a goal? You got like something
It's
you're
not like I
saving
have
up for?
a monetary cap. I just need to get out of Emberhaven for a little bit. Not that I can't be there or anything, but well, my older sister's of some consequence in Emberhaven, and I feel like I fucked things up for her. So
Because of
I
the
figured
fighting.
the fighting, mostly the fighting, yeah. Mostly the fighting. It's not like my half drowness affects her in any way because she has her own half drowness.
I mean, I imagine you're both probably dealing with that same thing.
Yeah. Well, me and my brother have always made it a little hard for my older sister to be taken seriously in her job. So I thought maybe I'd get out of town for a little bit.
What's her job?
That's a good question. Class, what was her job's title?
She is the assistant secretary to the master of ships.
I say that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she always had aspirations of being better than what people thought she was. My brother and I just kind of played into it.
That sounds like a big deal.
That's not where she wants to settle. She wants to go even higher, which is, again, why I thought maybe I would give her a break from the PR disaster that is the Violet Fury.
Is that what they call you?
Yes. And I
With a
couldn't
name
even
like
tell you
that,
what
I'd
my brother
expect you
does.
to be taller.
She just squints.
Sorry, everybody's short.
To you. Yeah, and then she kind of looks at Jamie a little guilty, like, oh yeah, I guess maybe I could settle down.
Well, one thing I know for certain, this is a good place, at least to cut your teeth and make a lot of money quickly in this situation. The hard part's going to be when the drow come in full force. Got to make sure that we live to see the other side.
Ah.
Well, I figure making money is one thing, but making a good name for myself is another. Like, instead of just fighting people in paid or unpaid fights in bars and streets and things like that, if I actually fought a bad thing and helped people, I could actually put this ability of mine to some good use.
I don't know if we're really building rep here. I mean, our patron is he's got deep pockets, but
Not deep morals.
Well, you don't think that you're doing good things here?
it's not that I don't think we're doing good. I just don't necessarily. He's not the sharpest knife in the knife block.
Hey, well, neither am I. That's why I punch.
Okay. Let's just say that when we get assignments, we think about them.
Well, try to.
I'll
Yeah.
be happy to let you think about them. I'll just do whatever you guys are doing. Seems like it's worked so far.
Well, that's a heartening.
I don't know if you know this, Jamie, but I'm not very smart either.
Man, what is
pressure.
our highest intelligence score in this party, guys?
It ain't me.
Oh, it was.
It ain't me.
Jamie's rocking a 13.
Jamie's the smartest. I think
Jamie's
Denali
the
has a 10.
smartest. Yeah.
We're all average to a little bit below average intelligence.
Jax is a 9.
Fiona is a 9. Scholarly group we be.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whoops.
As long as
And-
your heart's in the right place.
I haven't gotten to like a physiker recently, but I'm pretty sure it's where it's supposed to be.
I can check it out for you if you like.
Okay.
Do they have physicers in this world?
No, they
I
don't.
just medicine people. Too much amaranth.
Yeah. Jax will just say, I don't know, like, I'm not very good at strategy or summing out the best way to handle things. But I've always been good at following orders. And right now, I kind of feel like I'm pretending to be the one that comes up with the orders, but really I'm just waiting for Jamie to make a decision.
I find you very effective in combat.
I'm real good at that. But that's
I've
it.
never been the guy who gives orders, but well, I guess I've been the guy who takes orders, but mostly in a pub.
It's not.
May I
quite-
take your
It's not-
order? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not exactly the same. But the fact is, I've been healing around this town for about a year now, and there's good folks here, and I sure don't want to see them get squished by raids from the Underdark. So
No one deserves that. Denali, you're smart, right?
It's to be debated.
Who's baiting?
What?
I said, who's debating? And what side are they on? What side are you on? Are you on the camp of Denali is smart, or I'm asking Denali that.
Oh. She blinks.
Is that too straightforward?
It's not something I ever
It's not really a
considered
question
myself.
that you usually ask. Like,
Yeah.
do you go up to someone like, "Are you smart?"
I guess not. I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I just
Why is this question coming in?
And maybe we're trying to figure out who's giving the orders, but maybe we don't need someone giving orders to
Why
us.
can't we
Like,
just work together?
yeah, like maybe we don't need someone in this group telling everybody else what to do, but we all just kind of agree what we're doing on a day-to-day basis.
I could do that.
Yeah,
Seems on brand. Just
I was-
hopefully,
just play it out by day.
It's just new to me. I always used to do what my best friend told me, and then he was gone. So I've always been trying to look.
Well,
to
where did he
someone else. That's a weird question.
Is it?
I mean, no, that's not a weird question. I don't know. I think he died, but he didn't. Like, he's still around. I don't.
He just blinks while you try to figure this out.
Sometimes
Has
I see
anyone
him.
asked you that question? Oh.
Sometimes I see him, and no one else can see him. And he helps me.
Insight check. Is
Huh.
this guy crazy?
Go ahead.
Getting the mileage out of this ring.
Your drinks arrive, and you see Fenna, the redheaded dwarf, pats you on the shoulder, Jax. I'm sorry for your loss.
Hey, thanks.
And she sets a drink in front of you.
Uh,
Two mugs of mead.
Yep. Jax immediately breathes fire on each one.
Oh shit.
And then
Why
begins
did you
to
do
drink
that?
The first one. It makes it taste better.
She holds out her drink immediately.
All right. He does the same thing.
Sick.
He prestes it to heighten the flavor.
Oh, look at chicken.
What?
I said, oh, look at chicken.
Oh, a chicken.
Uh,
It's-
I used to know someone who was real comfortable giving orders.
Yeah? Can we induct them to be our leader?
No.
What about, I rolled an insight.
oh,
is-
sorry.
is,
I gotta tell you what I rolled. I rolled a 19 persuasion. Jax doesn't seem crazy. He's telling the
And he
truth.
believes what he's saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, have you tried introducing him to? And she kind of looks at Jamie and Denali.
No.
He just said that nobody could see him.
Yeah,
here.
but maybe he hasn't. It just hasn't been like. I don't know.
You think we need a witching hour or something?
I don't know.
So Jax like looks around at the table and then he looks at like the empty seat, and he says, "Dex, you around?" What happens?
Make make a charisma check.
It's a natural 19 plus 3. So 22. Doesn't really get much better than that. It can get exactly 1 better than that, actually.
Okay. You don't see Dex fill the chair next to you, but you do hear his voice in your head. Sorry, man. I can't be there right now. But if you need me, I can visit tonight.
Leave a message at the end of the beep.
Beep.
Jax will just say out loud, "It's all right. I understand."
What's all right?
He said he can't be here right now.
I guess we're gonna have to stick with we're all our own bosses.
Yeah.
Back when I was in training and I had my own squadron, we all relied on each other's strengths and balanced out each other's weaknesses.
Training? For what were you training for?
The eternal battle.
Blink blink. The eternal battle sounds pretty intense. Is that like a sport?
It is our way of life in Ishgard.
Further
What's-
blinking.
What's that?
Have I heard of that place?
Are you trained in Arcana?
God no. I
Then,
have the brain of a
then
potato.
you would have no clue. Anybody trained in Arcana here?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Hello, I'm a druid.
All of you are like, huh? And like,
Huh?
what?
Except for
Where-
Jamie, who potentially knows.
He's
What?
fine.
Jamie potentially knows.
I'm not trained in Arcana, just nature and religion.
Religion will
Maybe
work.
religion?
Religion will
Yeah,
work.
I could roll it.
As you are thinking about it,
Nope.
Terrible.
Oh,
No.
that's terrible. Bad.
Oh.
Bad.
Can't recall.
Jamie kind of squints and goes, I don't know.
What were you gonna say, Jax?
never mind. It wouldn't have made a difference.
Ah, where is that? Denali? Ishgard?
Ishgard. It is the realm I hail from originally.
Oh, so like Jax is kind of from like an outer sort of
The
realm.
fire
Correct.
plane. I'm from the fire plane.
Okay. So I've definitely not been there.
Probably not. You'd know. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And
So did you lead your group? Or are you
We-
just part of it?
we did not lead.
There were no leaders. Everyone
No.
was kind of their own person.
We worked together as a team.
And it worked out. So we should definitely do it like that.
Yeah,
Sounds
you know,
good.
works for me.
Okay. Ishgard. All right. And the fire plane, Jax?
Well, a town called Kaliad in the fire plane.
Okay. Why aren't you there now? I guess why aren't either of you in your planes?
Because we came here hoping to get away from tyranny and red dragons, and we founded New Kaliad. And it was full of fucking drow in the mountains.
Yikes.
So,
Yeah.
He coughs
and,
when he says fucking drow.
Yeah, no, I've heard that story before many times. Fair enough.
What? You want a drink? And he like shoves one of the meads toward you, Denali.
You're so tactful.
He
I mean,
like
he did
looks.
say he was bad at tactics.
He looks down at his armor. And he's like, "Do I have something on me?"
What?
I'm not tacky, am I?
No, I think it suits you.
I think I need another drink.
That's probably a good call. Just trying to iron out this, I guess, our roles in this group. I can punch things, and, shit, I think that's about it.
You
can
could be the
also throw
plucky comic
things.
relief.
Sure, I'm also just like a constant social liability, but I think you already all know that.
How are you a social liability?
Just by being who I am.
Oh. Well, that's kind of sad.
Yeah. Well, at least in Emberhaven, people knew me. At least in parts of Emberhaven, people knew me. Because they're like, oh, yeah, it's the drow
I
that
think
gets into
your
fights.
place will work out where it needs to.
You think we'll find our niches? We don't have to pick them right now.
Yes.
I'm also a great drinker.
I'm good at
You know what's really sad?
what?
The badger's going to be gone in the morning.
Is he at the table
So
with
what
us? I
has the
hope.
badger been doing
Absolutely.
this whole fucking time?
It's just
He's just
at,
rooting around.
like at Jamie's ankles, basically just following around.
Jamie, I have an idea.
Jamie
should-
is leaning down to try to feed the badger a potato. What?
You should send the badger over to that other table and make it bite that halfling's toes.
Nah.
Nah.
I mean, I'll do it if I have to.
You'll
You want to bite his toes?
If I have to.
Why do
I
you
don't want
have
to start a bar fight right now. I feel like I'm going to fall over.
I literally that's what I do. I bar fight.
Right, but like, do you bar fight when you're half dead from getting bludgeoned by...
Honestly, I got healed up pretty good. Like, I'm at full health.
Me sitting
Okay,
at a
well-
whopping 14 out of 34.
I'm at 10 hit points, so no, I'm not
I think
starting
I'm
a
the
bar
only one who
fight.
took a fucking short rest when we were supposed to.
You did get a short
No, I'm
rest in.
okay.
Oh, I must
Oh.
not have rolled it.
Jax promised me a little scuff, and it's a good clean scuff. Like, I'm not causing
I
any
must not
trouble.
have rolled my short rest. Let me do that so that I'm not at 10
You
hit
silly
points.
dillies. We
Okay.
took it right after the fight ended.
I must have just not rolled it.
I'll say at this point, while you're all talking, food comes out. A
Yay, food.
new masterpiece from Katha. Chicken and waffles.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay.
With
Yeah.
syrup.
With syrup. Yeah.
Good, good.
And some crispy
That is so much better.
fries on the side.
That's a lot of stuff.
Katha, this smells amazing.
Okay.
You see from the door.
Jamie is definitely trying to share his fries with the badger, but otherwise is very just eating the waffle himself.
Cool. Katha just kind of
I don't
yells
know
from the
if Badger-
kitchen.
I don't know if badgers eat fries, but this one.
I'm sure it
gets
would
to
if
try.
you fed one to it. Like, I don't know if
Yeah.
it's supposed to, but it will.
It'll try it.
Like, Eve isn't supposed to eat plastic, but by golly, will she try?
Tell me how it is. You hear from the kitchen.
It's amazing! He hasn't even eaten it yet.
Oh,
Just like,
Jax,
nom,
is,
nom, nom.
Does, though.
Jax
just pound
as
it.
always, ignites
Nom,
his
nom, nom.
chicken and waffles and then begins eating.
But it tastes good already. I'm just-
He doesn't care.
Makes it taste better.
All right.
Durg's got a Durg.
You guys get 10 temporary hit points.
Yay!
Oh shit.
Yeah. Eat the shit out of it. And I think Jax is pretty quiet as he's eating.
hmm
When it's done, he will call it to Katha. It was awesome.
here,
She's
buddy, stop
obviously a
crying.
little busy right now, but she kind of peeks out, and a rare toothy grin and a thumbs up comes from Katha, and she goes back to work.
I could probably marry that woman.
I was just
Oh.
thinking, like, can I insight check? Is there anything going on there?
Sure.
No, but she cooks super well.
I'm not asking you. I'm trying to take
Are you,
this-
Okay.
who are you trying to read? Are you trying to read Jax?
the
or...
fucking this lady here.
Sure. You can roll an insight.
I don't think I get advantage because it's not like she's lying or not lying to me. She's just I'm trying to read her face. I rolled terrible. 13.
From this distance, it's hard to read.
Noted.
You're trying to read someone's facial features from across the room. So
Yeah.
All right. I've eaten. I've drank. I'm feeling good. Did you want to beat the shit out of each other now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we ask
Hey,
the bar? Yeah.
Gibson.
Yeah.
She wants to fight me. Where should I do that?
Clear out the tables in the side room. It's not being used right now.
This
All
one.
right.
Yeah, that one. He kind of nods over to it.
It's so accommodating.
Yeah, she's gonna skip past this group. Fight going on here if you want to watch.
There we go.
You see the Dragonborn actually gets up and
Oh,
waltz over to watch.
So we clear out the tables. Hold on.
You do clear out the
We're gonna
tables.
Fight with this class.
What?
I said I have to figure out how to fight with this class again because it's been a minute.
Denali, after stuffing her face, is actually going to go upstairs and she's just going to lumber upstairs and
Let those people punch each other in the face.
That's
yeah,
fair.
just fucking pass out. She's tired. She took a lot of hits and now she wants to go to sleep.
Fair enough.
Yeah, big mood.
Not that she's not interested in seeing them fight. She just is fucking beat. So.
That's fair. Okay. So,
Cherry, what the fuck?
this is I need initiative from both of you.
Before we start, Jack says, "All right, what are the rules we're working with here?"
Rules? I
You
guess
know.
don't kill each other.
Well, obviously,
I
But-
was imagining since we're not just picking a fight here and the bar people let us use this room that we're not breaking stuff, which, you know, disappointing, but I'll work with it.
right. Weapons, magic.
Yeah, either. I won't be using them, but you can if you feel like you need them. She kind of raises an eyebrow at that.
Feel like I need them. Well, okay. Jack's.
Aw.
Oh,
I'm gonna re-roll that with my singular inspiration. That
All
was
right.
God.
sad.
I
That's
love
a
how we
lot
waste
better.
our inspirations on the silliest
I rolled an
shit.
18.
I rolled a-
Plus, I'm on a 21.
21.
Lily
Okay.
In a two-person fight, it's completely pointless to
Yes.
like. Aw, I'm sad now.
Okay. Well, Jax is up first.
Jax will step up to you, and he says, "Okay, behold, try and contest." And he's gonna just immediately try to grapple you.
Oh Jesus.
Athletics contest.
Mhm.
I'm on
Oh, no, I
a
rolled a really
16
bad.
plus 9. Oh,
Yikes.
I'm on a 25.
I rolled a 4.
So immediately just
Fucking old. Fuck, you're good.
Kicking
it's
her legs up.
leverage.
She's now like 3 feet taller than she used to be.
Well,
Well, I don't have 2 attacks.
yeah.
Because I don't technically have a light weapon in my offhand, so Jax will like pull his hand axe and he will say, "Right, so you have to get out of it." That's my turn.
Vierna.
I guess I use a goddamn action to get out of it.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
Swinging her little
You could
feet.
just punch me.
Yeah, you could just
I
punch her.
could, but you've got me.
You're not restrained. You're just grappled.
That's true, but I don't think. Can I grapple him?
I'd say yeah, you
Well,
can you can grapple each other.
Reverse the grapple. All right, well, fuck that.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm gonna
that's how
punch him in the face.
that's literally how MMA works. They reverse
Actually,
grapples.
she's going to, instead of punch, she's being grappled. I'm assuming she's facing, like, her back is to his chest, so she's gonna rear her head back and try to headbutt him.
Oh, you're trying to hit me. Okay.
Yep.
AC's 18.
I don't know why my D&D Beyond sheet isn't working, so I have to roll from 15.
You miss.
Nope.
All right, jab.
Yeah.
Jabroni. It's this plus 5. My sheet's not working. To dirty 20.
A dirty 20 hits.
So that's 6 damage automatically. And as a bonus action, if I make an attack, I get to grapple, I'm pretty sure. Hold on.
Do you have Tavern Brawler?
Yes.
Then yes.
6 damage, not 10.
So I haven't even taken your fucking temporary. Okay, yeah, so now it's a reverse grapple. So,
Okay.
contest. There we go. I don't know why it rolled twice. I meant to roll it only once, but the
I
first
rolled
roll
a
was a
14.
28. 28!
Okay.
So basically, after she misses with her headbutt, and she brings back one of her arms and like elbows you right in the side, and when you're like, you loosen your hold just a little bit, and she basically spider monkey crawls around your front to your back and puts you in a chokehold with her like legs wrapped around your torso.
Okay, this is a weird situation we found ourselves
I'm shorter than you
in. That's true.
by a shitload.
Come on, Spider Monkey.
Oh
Hold
no.
on tight, spider monkey. Everything goes back to
Oh my
Twilight,
God.
guys.
Go gentle or she's gonna get battle scars.
Battle scars.
Battle
Battle
scars. All right, Jax, you're up. Jesus.
For my first attack, it's going to be a push attack.
Okay.
You're gonna throw me off of you?
Yeah, I'm literally just going to. It's
Grab me by the arm. and-
basically an athletics
Yeet.
contest to shove you 5 feet, which will end both of our
I'm
grapples
on your
immediately.
back right now.
The flavor doesn't matter. I can still shove attack you. Natural 20.
Oh no.
Oh,
For a
my
29.
God.
You're just pushing
Oh my
me, right?
It's just a shove attack, so I'm shoving you 5 feet away.
Are you just like throwing you backwards or forwards?
This is
Uh,
athletics or
It's a
acrobatic.
contest.
It's a
You have to
contest.
contest.
Oh. I don't think I
So
can.
you have to roll athletics.
Natural 20
No.
for
fuck.
29.
We tied?
We both rolled natural 20s at the
What
same
is that,
time.
Rollies?
It is Rollies, I
It's
believe.
okay, we'll do it that
But
way.
our muscles are rippling.
Holy shit, they're going Saiyan. The
Roll
boards
again.
are rumbling.
Saying, wait, so are we rolling in athletics again?
The boards are rumbling. They're
It's
not
just
dead.
well, it doesn't matter if it's a flat dice roll or athletics. We have the same athletics score.
Yeah. Okay, I guess athletics again.
19 for
19.
a 28. Fuck
Oh,
off!
I rolled a flat 19. I rolled a flat 19.
okay.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
okay.
Total 19. Sorry. You said
Okay,
19, I
that would have
thought-
been way cooler
been
if you had
weird.
died
If
again.
we had rolled
but
it again,
also statistically very unlikely.
Okay, you
Okay.
throw me.
So what actually happens is you're like wrapped up around Jax. He just says, "Well, this might suck," and Jax just falls.
Oh, onto his back, so he crushes
Yep.
her.
Yeah, and then he just tumbles off of you, standing up, so you're 5 feet away.
Okay, so I'm over here now.
Yeah.
I'll say since it was just a push attack and there is no damage on that, you just get the wind knocked out of you temporarily.
Am I prone?
You are
Uh,
prone from a push attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just like, what the fuck just happened?
And, you know,
Funny
you did,
though.
you did elbow me in the face, so Jax just
I
kicks you.
elbowed you in the side. I tried to hit you in the face. You kicked me? Ah!
Yeah. I have an advantage on the attack. It's just, it's unarmed. Okay, that's a 17 plus.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
You should kick me in the side.
That hurt.
Okay.
So Jax is back in melee with you, but you're prone. He's looking down and he says, "Try again."
He does the thing where you're on your back, but you get momentum and you like rock yourself upward into like a crouched position on your feet.
You kick jump yourself onto your feet. Yeah.
Yeah. And then she's gonna crouch again, and she's gonna jump up and try to smash the top of her head into your jaw for another
Okay.
armed attack.
Who
Like a
uses
little
fist?
Damn.
Like a spring-loaded little rocket.
Ow!
Ow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
It's +7 to this roll.
Oh,
terrible.
my
Terrible. Oh my god, I can't hit the broadside of a Jax. So that doesn't hit. You just like
No.
lean back and I just
Friend side
jet
of a
past.
Jax.
I jet past your jaw, but on the way up past you, I'm gonna bring like another punch to just punch you in the face as I keep going
Stop punching me in the face.
for another jab.
Go to
This
sleep,
is-
go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Oh my
No.
god!
Oh.
That's you!
Wow.
So that doesn't hit. Oh.
I've been
Oh.
there. I've been there.
Yeah.
Me too.
So it's basically she just jumps over you. Completely
Okay.
missing both attacks. And I don't think I can use my bonus action grapple because I didn't actually
You have to hit, I think. You have to
Yeah,
land an
yeah.
attack.
Well, hold on, let me read it just in case. When you hit a creature, yeah, so I couldn't do that. Cool.
First 4 words. All right.
Spring. Yeah, so
Uh,
she's behind you now. She's like, ah, God, I missed twice.
Yeah, you're like airborne right now.
Yeah,
Jax
basically,
is-
she's just completing a jump over you when you react.
I will make 2 attacks. Hand axe and
Oh my
2
God.
weapon fighting. You just tried 2 attacks on me. Okay, the first one is definitely a hit. That's a 22.
Not bad. It's not
The
fair.
second one is a 17 to hit. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay, so the hand axe deals a d6 plus. Okay, so you take 8 points of damage from the hand axe,
Ow.
which just claps into the back of your armor, and then the unarmed attack, because I'm not using 2 hand axes, because Jax is not trying to kill you. He just reaches up, grabs you by the foot, and slams you into the ground for 6 points of damage.
Ow.
You're not technically prone; it's just a unarmed attack.
Right.
You're fast. You're strong.
I can't fucking hit.
It's your
Your aim's
turn.
a little off.
Yeah. Okay, she's gonna try to basically bum rush his waist for another jab.
Okay, Jesus.
She's trying her best. +7 to this. 17?
Nope, my AC's 18.
Are you goddamn kidding me?
Nope.
Why does God hate me specifically?
He doesn't.
All right. And then I'm just honestly, she's gonna go for a nice little ball tap for her jab. She's getting frustrated.
Oh
+7 to
no.
this.
Wow.
Natural
Natural
20.
20.
Oh,
It
yeah.
would be, yeah.
20 to the balls.
Oh man.
So for the jab, its base is 6 damage. Well, how does the crit
A
work?
crit is 7 damage for the jab.
Well, that sucks. Most
Mhm.
disappointing crit.
It's always minimum damage, so when it crits, it's just 1 more.
Womp.
Yeah.
Well, now I can try to grapple you though. So
Yeah, that's
after she
true.
ball taps you, she's gonna bonus action try to like get a good grip on your legs.
So, like, through the codpiece, Jack says, okay, that's a little low.
You little shit. So athletics contest.
Yeah,
Oh, I finally rolled good. I don't know why it rolled twice.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a
You-
natural 19.
You
for
grappled me.
28. Yeah, I have no idea why that rolled twice. Great! Hooray! I finally succeeded. It's your turn.
Okay.
Perseverance without.
Jax is going to try and break the grapple with a push attack. He's going to try and shove you off of him.
Damn it! Let me get my thing done.
No, Jax doesn't want you to grapple him. Okay, so athletics contest, I rolled a 13 for a 22.
And I just rolled an 18 for 27.
Wait, we don't have
Okay.
trouble.
The push attack fails. Jax will bonus action. What does he do? That's actually a good question.
It just wrapped around his legs.
What would Jaxus do?
Oh, I have
Jax.
movement. No, I don't. I'm grappled. I don't have any movement. Okay. Okay, Jax is fine. I don't have a bonus action I can use here, but he will say, "Okay, that hurt." And as he
Sorry.
says that, he hexes you,
Aw.
and gold bands just suddenly wind up your legs and arms. You have disadvantage on strength checks.
You're a dick.
You hit him in the nuts.
All's fair in love and tavern fights.
Okay, that's my turn.
Finally! Okay, so for setup and payoff, he remains grappled at the start of my next turn, so I have advantage, and the damage dealt on a successful attack is doubled. So
Yep.
The first successful attack has advantage. No, the first attack has advantage, and the first successful attack deals double damage.
yes,
Yep.
so there's this roll, and then advantage, so roll again. Oh my god, please, for the love of fuck. There we go!
Yeah, you hit.
25 hit.
Nice.
So the damage is the d8 plus 5. I don't know why. Sometimes my sheet works and sometimes it doesn't.
What does it be like that?
So 16.
Ow.
So yeah, I guess she just strikes you right in like the back of your thigh, on like a pressure point. So your leg just cramps up,
That's the worst.
and then she's gonna follow it with a jab by hitting the exact back of your knee to try to drop you. So a jab is a d20 plus 7.
Oh my
Natural
god.
20 for another crit
Oh,
jab.
there it is.
7 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my bonus action, you're already grappled. Do I need to maintain my grapple with my bonus action?
Nope.
No.
Okay, you're still grappled by her then.
Yep.
She just wails on your poor legs.
How
Right,
much
Jack.
does Vierna weigh?
She's built
Oh,
more
Right,
tough.
how
Let
much
me
do
see.
you
Hold
weigh?
on, it's in my description. She weighs 180 pounds
be a brick house.
and
That's
5
not-
foot tall.
I can push dragger lift 600 pounds.
Yeah, that's not a lot, but for someone her size, that's a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know, hey, class, can I throw Vierna at this wall?
They're rude!
You can certainly try, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this is an athletics contest. I'm throwing you.
Oh boy.
And you
And
have
you have
disadvantage.
Oh no.
Natural 20.
Jesus Christ. Where
29.
Roll
Top
20, and I rolled-
1-1!
Double
You're
ones.
not-
Yep, double
Wow.
ones.
2 ones.
Amazing.
I don't know why it keeps rolling multiple times. My whole sheet is just busted right now. But okay, you yeet her into this wall.
Yeet.
Yeah.
Boing. Do I
Jax
take
is like
damage from that?
shake. I mean, it's up to class. I think
Was
probably.
it a push attack? I don't.
No, I picked you up and threw you.
As an attack,
Let's
okay.
see, how far is it?
Like 10. Okay, almost 15 feet.
3d6.
Jesus!
Okay.
Was this beam I hit made of broken glass?
I think it's probably because I nat 20.
Yeah.
You take that's 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow. And a broken spine.
At that point, it does like put like a little crack in the wood. And at that point, Gibson, you hear from the other room. All right, fight's done. That's you're
Lame.
breaking stuff.
Sorry.
He used me as a weapon against your wall.
Wasn't on purpose.
How many hit points are you ending the fight with?
17.
Oh
out of
my
58.
god.
Oh my god, 17 out of 40.
It's a fucking draw.
What the fuck is this?
We are evenly matched.
It's a fucking draw. Holy shit. Alright.
Okay, Birna will pick herself up off the floor and walk up to him and hold out her hand. Sorry about the nut tap. In the street, you gotta use everything to your power.
I'll try not to take it personal.
It really wasn't. It was just, it was a broad target. She gives him a cheeky grin.
Jax will shake your hand and will imbue it with a healing light.
Oh, I
Aw.
can't do that to you, so sorry.
It's okay. You heal for... Hold on. You heal for 6.
Hooray!
And then Jax will bonus action second wind.
Oh, I can do that too. I will also bonus action second wind. Yay, fighters! A d10 plus 4. Nice. 9.
Ooh, 9.
Me too!
I'm at 10 hit points.
10 hit points total?
No, I healed 10 because I rolled a 9 plus 1. I only have 1 level of fighter.
Ah.
Okay. Jax looks at where he threw her at the wall and he's like, yeah.
It's a drow-shaped indent in that wall now.
Hey, how much is that gonna cost?
You see Gibson just kind of walks over, assesses the damage. 2 gold and we're square.
There you are.
Actually, before she walks back to the table where Jamie is, she'll look at the Dragonborn. Be like, man, there's a lot of you around here. How did you like the show?
It was a good fight.
Who did you think was going to win?
I honestly thought he was going to win.
Well,
But looking at you
now you know not to judge.
looking at you now up close, you're surprisingly strong, aren't you?
Surprising.
I mean, from a distance, you'd look like any other short person.
Oh,
But
Not to judge.
So much shade thrown around.
but looking at you right now, like you got some really good muscular definition.
She does the Adonis pose. I just did it in real life, but no one saw that, so, you know.
Otherwise, it was a fairly even matchup, and that was an entertaining fight. Well done, both of you. I'm Eliver Praxim, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
He holds out a hand.
She'll shake it.
We fought before.
You and him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
Who won?
He did.
So you're saying I could take you in a fight?
Probably could. Yeah.
Is that how that works?
Well, yeah, I tied with you and you beat him, so
I thought fights
that's
were
how
the
I
sure
see
thing.
things.
Okay. Sure.
Maybe we'll have to fight someday.
Maybe in the boxing league in Emberhaven, yeah?
Oh yeah, I'm there sometimes. I don't plan on going back anytime soon, but maybe.
If you do, wear a thick codpiece.
I believe the boxing league is a little more above board, not some tavern brawl. These are official fights.
We're literally in a tavern brawling.
Exactly. But I think it'd be good to maybe join up for a season.
Hey, Gideon, do you guys have like a bath? Because I'm suddenly very sore.
Yeah, and it's Gibson.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Gideon, that's what he said.
Yeah.
I meant to say Gibson. Jax would have remembered his name. Jax is way better
Oh,
with people.
funnier.
Okay. Yeah, upstairs.
I haven't really thought about having children, but I think the choice might have been just made for me.
Oh,
Jax
please, he'll be fine.
goes upstairs.
Did he say his name was
We'll
Praxis?
say
I think so.
Praxim.
Oh wait,
Praxim, okay.
Yeah. Pretty close.
So
But
Jax goes and finds a bath.
okay, yeah, you find a bath. I mean, there's
You don't have to
yeah.
play
You
it
get
out.
lost.
He's like in a closet. This isn't right.
This is it.
This is the driest bath I've ever been in.
God. This isn't right.
How executed.
That was funny. That got me. I'm
All
pretty EP, so
With,
everything is funny.
Two of the party gone upstairs either to bed or to have a bath.
I have bruises that I need to tend to in very specific places.
Maybe an ice bath.
I'll tap a guy once and he never lets you forget it.
You don't.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
I accidentally dropped Echo's phone on him once. He thinks about
Oh.
it sometimes.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just bring it up in the middle of the night.
Sometimes.
I mean, a phone's pretty.
The other day-
Dropping a phone is pretty bad.
The other day,
but
my cat tried to murder him.
That's true.
Oh no.
At least I didn't trip him down the stairs.
I'll say this: when I was a kid, I played baseball a lot. I was a pitcher. My dad used.
class.
Yeah. I was a pitcher in baseball, and my dad used to catch for me in the backyard. Threw a little low, and it skipped off the grass. A 50 mile per hour pitch straight to the
Hit your dongle.
my dad's.
Hit his dongle.
Your dad's dongle.
Yeah.
Oof.
He was
Good
out
Good thing you were
for
born already, my guy.
he was out for a couple days.
Yeah. Speaking of dongle, he lost signal for a good while there.
Oh my god.
So with the two of you left, is there anything you'd like to talk about, you and Jamie?
Unless Jamie has a specific idea, Vierna would just shoot the shit about Ember Haven since they both grew up there. Like reminisce about like, oh, I've been there, and oh, remember this thing specifically about this?
Jamie is comfortable shooting the shit. He is kind of a slitherer outer whenever the conversation seems to be taking a more personal turn.
Oh yeah.
But he's a pretty good talker, so I don't know how noticeable it is.
She wouldn't be pushing too hard.
He's a little wiggle worm, and he's been drinking, so he's not 100% sure. So he's just kind of like default hiding.
Ah, yes, of course.
Okay.
I'm not sure if he was close enough to hear the Dragonborn introduce himself.
That's totally
Your
up to you.
perception's good. What are you talking about?
Okay.
He was like maybe 30 feet away, and you were
He
sitting alone,
probably-
so it's not like anyone was talking to you.
Yeah. Okay.
Does he do something with that?
No, just twitch.
Okay,
Okay.
Twitch.
I do
okay
the same.
Twitchy.
He's a little twitchy.
I guess since you're shooting the shit about Emberhaven, might as well just reveal that.
I've never seen this map.
Still
I still haven't seen
Come on.
this map. There it
Come
is.
on, Foundry. You can do it. You could do it, Foundry.
That's a big one.
Boy, saying you're from the bricks is like saying you're from downtown. Like, that's a lot of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I'm
mean,
from New York.
Gave,
Oh, yeah, what part?
It gave the context of her socioeconomic class growing up.
Yeah.
I see. There's a lot of bricks.
I mean, it's like a New Yorker identifying with a particular part of Boston. Or the city. I meant the city. Oh god. Don't tell your dad, guys. He'll never stop.
I was about to say that sounded very targeted.
This is really funny. It's like,
That's
yeah, I'm from the bricks. I'm from the Bronx.
from the bricks.
Oh, I'm from Boston.
Leave me alone.
Where on this
Fucking
map
Boston.
is Jamie from?
The Ashgate is where the
makes
pub
sense.
is. Yeah.
That
The
makes
poob.
sense.
The poo.
And your orchards are just
The
outside of
orchards would
town.
be, they'd
Yeah,
be,
like
they'd be out
around
here
here.
somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of his backstory was basically driving a pony trap back and forth between Ashgate and the orchard. So
Yeah, it's one of the older gates of the city. And it is completely engulfed by the bricks. And that matters, as you know,
We're coming for you.
as the bricks are like mainly like common or like, you know, the lower class.
Birna
Yeah.
just waves.
I can see your house from here.
Yeah. It's probably like
yeah, so I'm guessing
there.
that like one pub is like here, and then another pub is like over here or whatever.
Yeah.
Hence a rivalry between. Sorry, I'm dying a little bit.
All good.
The Laughing Goose and the Baron Boar.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Like the only backstory I wrote. That's not true.
And
Anyway,
you would know that the Ashgate is a neighborhood. The reason why it's called Ashgate is it has more chimneys than the other districts. So this is more like a industrial area.
the
Lots
smokestack.
A lot of smokestacks, like blacksmiths, masons, metalworking, that sort of stuff.
So Vierna and Jamie compare notes and find that they both were in the poor part of town.
Mhm.
the working class. But he's a farm boy, and
She's not a farm boy.
All right.
and eventually we'll mosey to bed.
Yeah, definitely. You mosey on to bed, and
Sorry.
that night, after you get your bath in, Jax, you find a familiar figure waiting in your room, just seated in one of the chairs by the fire. I believe that this is your room or down here, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I fucking zoom.
Zoom.
Hey.
Hey. Did you need something?
Yeah. I mean, we were talking. I feel like this group of people that I'm working with right now, we're all like we can fight whatever's coming. But none of us really want to step up and take a leadership role, which is fine. But we got to talking kind of about our past, and I talked about how you always knew what to do. And they asked what happened to you. And I didn't know what to say, because I still don't know what. I still don't know. So they asked if I'd ever tried to, if anybody had ever seen you before, you know, aside from before everything happened. So I thought, you know, maybe if you were around, it wouldn't be bad if they saw you. briefly.
The thing with that, Jax, is I don't think it's the right time for anybody else to see me.
Can you help me understand?
It's hard to explain.
Tell me about it.
I guess for now, if any questions pop up, you can tell people that that you're telling people that that I'm around.
No, I thought you were dead for a long time. And then suddenly you weren't. But you were? Like, I didn't say you were around. I said that I can see you sometimes and nobody else can. They probably think I'm fucking nuts.
It sounds kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. And he just kind of like chuckles.
I mean, yeah, maybe I am a little crazy. Maybe they're right.
Just say that to prevent you from looking crazy, that gosh, this is a hard thing to explain.
Yeah, it is.
Just say that I'm working for a higher power, that I can communicate with you over distances magically. I think that will make the most sense.
Okay, but if they ask me any questions, I won't know how to answer after that. Which is fine. I don't know the answer to lots of questions.
I wish I could give you all the answers right now, but I can't. It's not time yet. But I will say this. It's going to be a rough road ahead.
No shit.
So just the best advice I can give, keep your mind open, but also don't trust anybody. Besides this group. This group is good. I can tell you that much.
Even V?
Even V. I think she'll be really helpful in the coming days.
She clocked me in the nads, Dex.
She's a little rough around the edges. Yeah, I can see that. But she's going to be really valuable. And I will say that Denali is going to be really valuable too.
Do you know what's coming?
I see bits and pieces.
All right.
And I get feelings. My intuition is hypersensitive right now.
Well, if you get the hunch that I'm running to my death, please speak up.
That's not going to happen. Promise you.
I want to go home eventually. I gotta be alive to do that.
Just know that it's always darkest before the dawn. and there's going to be a lot of darkness ahead.
Well, you helped me out with that already.
Glad you're using your gifts.
You know, I will say, maybe next time you could let me know what you hooked me up with, because some of these have been real confusing, okay?
I'll try.
Thanks. Just a small favor, like a little, even like a note on my pillow or something.
I'll try my best.
Same. I trust you, Dex.
Good. And I kind of left out Jamie, but Jamie's going to be real useful coming into this as well.
I assumed.
Yeah. So I hope
He is the goat.
Mm-hmm.
I hope this was insightful, and I hope I answer your questions, but I gotta go.
Yeah, I know you do.
Call me if you need anything.
I'll try.
Okay, love.
And he just kind of holds up a hand in goodbye, and you see
You hang up.
and he fades away into starlight.
Jax just gives like a parting wave and then spends like a good 10 minutes just looking at the floor.
Yeah. So, did we go over rooms here? I know Jamie was taking the small room here, I think, right? Or somewhere.
Sounds right. I remember. Let me see.
I remember Percy was in this room for some reason, and Lady
Let me get
Celasta
this.
was this room.
I'm taking Solasa's room.
Yep. Sloss's room was the big one down here.
Oh, then I'm not taking that one, because why would I need a fucking banquet table?
I do not see what you all are seeing.
Zoom
Scroll
out.
down.
Zoom out, scroll down.
Oh.
I think it was this little room. Where the fuck was it?
I don't
going insane.
remember.
I just don't want to share.
I thought I was in a corner, but my brain is not helping me, so I'm just
Maybe
gonna
this
stick
corner.
Is this
Sorry,
your card?
I don't see what you're doing.
This corner. With the swirly mouse over it, moving very quickly. Okay.
All right.
I remember coming out of the room and going to the roof at one point, but I don't remember which room it was. Sorry.
So, you all find sleep. Denali, you crash out hard.
Oh yeah.
It's been a rough day, an exhausting day. Need you to make me a wisdom save.
Okay. Fuck. I think that's a 9.
9
If it's
plus.
if it's at the tail, that's a 9, right?
Yep, it is.
Yeah, 9 plus 2, so
11.
11.
Okay. The nightmares are foggy, as always. It comes in bits and pieces. One moment you find yourself sneaking through the halls of the home that you were supposed to protect. You see yourself take out a wicked-looking dagger. And you see a door in front of you. It's the door to the kids' room. Something is compelling you to go inside. And you place your hand on the door, holding this wicked dagger. You turn the knob, and you walk in. You don't see what happens next, but the next fog of this dream lifts, and you're outside that same door, the wicked-looking dagger dripping blood, your hands covered in blood. And you sneak further down the hallway. And that's where the dream ends. You wake up in the middle of the night. But the wisdom save that you just made is not going to keep you from going back to sleep, as this is a vision and a nightmare that you've had before, that you've witnessed before. So you can go back to sleep and have a full night's rest if you want.
Yeah, she's gonna try. Anyways.
Okay. All of you wake up in the morning, feeling refreshed, having a long rest. And you all can get breakfast and start your day.
Breakfast time.
Though, because that dream was vivid and it is something, I would opt to take a point of exhaustion.
Okay. Go ahead and mark it down.
I don't know how to mark it down on this fucking thing.
You'll just have disadvantage on ability checks for the day.
It's effects. There it is.
Right. So we were headed to that cave today? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I think so.
think so.
But first,
Breakfast?
Jack's heads to the kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah, you see Katha just cutting up potatoes. You see...
You want a hand?
Sure, yeah. Come on in.
Jax assists.
Okay. Make a survival check at advantage.
An advantage, you say? That's good, because that was a 1. And then that's better. That's a 16 plus 18.
Okay. You help out Katha well. And both of you make breakfast fairly fast. Since you helped, roll a d10.
A d10? Oh. 10.
Okay. 10 temporary hit points for breakfast.
Hell yeah.
So, the plan for the day.
These are some good potatoes. I love hash browns. I love them.
Hash browns are pretty great, yeah. So, The plan for the day is to go out to that old cave that the captain was talking about, correct?
That's the plan.
Okay. So,
Do we want to consider?
Buying some healing potions. Or trying to.
I was going to say, like, wrapping and doing that next session.
So that we can go to bed.
Yes. But obviously, it's up to everybody.
okay.
I've been pretty EP.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, we can.
I know we started a little later than usual, so it makes the session shorter, but I'm sleepy.
That's all right. No worries. Okay, so then we'll go ahead and end the session there with you collecting the javelins from the heavy hammer that
Right.
you ordered.
Denali, write down. You have 3 barbed javelins and 2 hooked javelins.
Oh, okay.
That's what they're for. Is for
Yeah.
you to throw at
The
people.
stabbing and the hooking and the barbing.
Just remember that the mechanics of a barbed javelin, if it hits, the creature cannot heal for a round.
Yeah.
And if you hit with the hooked and you pull out the hooked javelin, you'll do an extra D4 pulling it out of the creature.
Also, picking up an item is considered a free action, so long as you get to it, you can just do that.
Yep.
I don't have anything to write it down.
Well, we'll remember. Just remember that you have those javelins,
Okay.
and I'll remember.
Write it down as a custom item in your D&D Beyond character sheet.
Yeah, you can do that.
That means I have to open up D&D Beyond.
Yes.
Well.
You will recover. This is a trial and tribulation.
Since we are ending, let's go ahead and do RP vote. And we'll start off with Sal.
Okay. I think there was a lot of funny shit tonight, but I think my favorite thing that happened was Jax asking his warlock patron for the fucking manual. I thought that was really funny. Like, could you just give me a note? Tell me what I have, please. As he sort of kludges his way through figuring out, oh, I can make a zombie, or oh, I can see in the dark now, or shit. I don't know. I thought it was funny.
Thank you.
That's my vote.
Okay. Pen.
I was muted. Cool.
How long have you been muted for? You've been quiet.
I don't fucking know, man. No one was talking back to me. I'm gonna vote for Jax for being a good sport about the ball tap and the fight in general. It was very funny.
You.
All right. Colin.
My vote's going to go to V, because
That's me.
the whole fight with Jax was great, actually.
That's good. Sometimes it's hard if you're doing a prolonged thing like that to make it interesting for the people not involved with it. So I worried about that.
I like the part where you like fucking gremlin crawled all over him.
Yeah.
Echo.
Kala took my vote, but I will honorable mention because I really liked I like how you played her in that fight. I like the creativity of what you're throwing for the pugilist. But
I'm doing my best.
my vote goes to Denali for just act.
What?
Well,
The no
My-
information, just the shutdown of like, just do something.
because my fucking brain was just like, nope, that's as far as your roleplay brain is
It was-
going.
It was
You're
so
not-
funny.
It was good.
It made
I thought it was good.
V do a little tap dance. It was cute.
And
Which was cute.
I was so fucking. I was irked because I was like, the whole point of that was to get her through without people questioning like anything, and then bam, out pops the fucking captain, anyways.
Mm.
So she's just like, sorry, be. That is completely pointless now.
It was good. It was good.
It was still funny.
It was very funny.
Yeah. All right. Well, the votes have it. And, well, Katha says Jax and Vierna get a point of inspiration.
Hey!
Thanks, Katha.
Yay!
I got the one back I wasted on that stupid initiative roll that I still lost.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. Well, and they go back.
It was literally a draw. Like, it was as close as the fight could be.
Yep.
Exact hit points left. That was great.
It's 5 more hit points.
All right. Well,
Yeah, so technically Jax did a little more
Econically.
damage, but the draw, we were at the same level.
I hope y'all had fun, and thanks
Yeah.
for playing with me. And I'll
Thank
see
you for running.
the next time we play.
Yes, sir.
Hey.